Hello, and welcome to Pristine Figurine. And so for today, we have Tanjiro from Demon Slayer. Now, obviously, this anime has been quite popular in the past recent times, and I've been meaning to do a Tanjiro figure, and I think I finally found the one that I liked. Alright, so, I thought this box display was pretty nice. It shows the whole figure, you see what you get. Personally, I really do enjoy the boxes that have these kind of displays, because sometimes the ones like the price figures, it's just full cardboard, and they show just the pictures printed on there. But this one, you can see what you get, and that's perfectly fine with me. Now this particular figure is the Bandai Ichibansho lineup. I'm not very familiar with the Ichibansho, but from what I've seen, you get like, I would say, a mid-tier, affordable figure yet decent quality. Now obviously Tanjiro is the main character of the series, so he's pretty popular. Zenitsu is my favorite because I'm just a big fan of electricity and lightning, but Tanjiro himself, he's great. It's a great character, I would say, just because he's very forgiving, he's very kind, even as a demon slayer. I think what's important is that all the demons that he slays, he can relate in the sense that he understands that they're suffering. And I think that was just, I don't know, it's just kind of cool seeing that even though his whole family was, slayed by demons. It's pretty cool to see that he still forgives, demons in general, the ones who are suffering anyways. Of course not the one who is like causing it, but he does understand that demons are suffering as well. Well, I guess what won me over was the particular scene. I guess you can't, I shouldn't really talk about it because it's kind of a spoiler, but what I will say is that the scene when he casts his fifth form, Blessed Brain, after the drought, it was a very merciful attack. And I don't know, that one scene, and I saw a fan edit of that, and it just made me love that scene even more. It's just that he goes through so much hardship and still finds a way to forgive the demons who slayed his family. And I don't know, I guess this is a part of life, right? It takes a strong person to not go a particular route after someone who's been through so much. And no one's perfect, so it takes time for someone to discover that. And I think that's just a life lesson that I definitely want to apply to myself. I gotta admit, just to see water element as the main element for the character, right? For the main character, I mean, it's pretty cool. Also, I never realized how much or how many forms water breathing has. Just through a quick search, I read that currently there's 11 forms, and there's like even some like video game specific ones he has just during the little anime arena battle ones on the PS4, I think. So yeah, it's kind of neat to see water breathing has so many forms compared to like lightning, which has what, maybe 6 or 7. So I do want to mention here, unfortunately, that during my unboxing, Tanjiro's wave, his water wave, was broken. I was a little disappointed to see that. Well, I guess when I opened it, I thought it was actually a 2-piece water wave reconnected. But when I realized that it was broken, kind of broke my heart a little bit, I gotta admit. I took it to customer service. That's a long story with the store. But, so yeah, I guess this, use this as an experience with this particular figure, that if you buy it online at a convention or at a store, you know, there's a chance. Just make sure to inspect this particular figure, because the water may have snapped, the water wave may have snapped. And yeah, just use my experience here to help you get prepared for the future, if you do, or if you are interested in buying this figure here. Let's say the figure itself is still a pretty solid figure, you know, aside from the broken wave. The face almost reminds me of the Pop-Up Parade series that I believe from Good Smile Company. Good Smile Company has been starting a Pop-Up Parade figure. I don't know what makes it special, but essentially, well, I think they advertise it as like high quality figures at a very affordable price. I do want to do a quick mention that the paint job on this figure could be a little bit better, but for $45, it's a mid-tier, so I can't expect too much out of it. So right here is the broken wave that I mentioned. As you can see, the piece near my left palm, it must have cracked off during the shipping or something unfortunate. Here is his sword, his katana, made of that famous meteorite stone. And I don't know, I'm not sure what the color black means, like metaphorically. Maybe it means that he's still deciding his element or discovering things about him, so the color hasn't been chosen for him yet or something like that. And this is his sign. I didn't translate what the sign meant, or if you know what that means, go ahead and put it in the comments as well. It could help another viewer. You know, I guess we're this far in. If you haven't seen Demon Slayer yet, you know, it's a pretty good anime, I would say. It's nothing new in terms of like, you know, just fighting demons, like, you know, and surviving and stuff like that. But I think the animations is really fun to watch, of all like the elements and how they like utilize it. And yeah, again here with the broken wave, unfortunately it's supposed to wrap around a sword. It would look so sweet if it came together in one piece, but unfortunately, you know, life happens, right? And I'll have to get a new one or exchange it. And so yeah, this is the how the figure looks like. You can see the cool symbols on the back of his jacket. It's really nice they included that. Sometimes they don't put much detail on the back. So the Ichibansho figure lineup does have a little bit more detail than your standard price figures. I do like that he's in a dynamic pose. It's always, for me, a dynamic pose adds more value to the figure, to the character, and just looks better, you know, on your shelf. And I think that's, yeah. I think the figure is a great value for being roughly around $45. You can't go wrong. The base is pretty, you know, basic. It's just a black triangle, which is pretty common for other price figures, but it's more of, I see, and in this case, it's more of the figure itself, like the pose and everything. And yeah, that pretty much sums up the unboxing of this Tanjiro figure from Demon Slayer from Bandai Ichibansho. I hope you had a good time, and yeah, we're just sending good vibes out here. That's what we do in this channel. Just unbox and talk about life, and talk about, you know, the figure itself, talk about anime. That's what we're here for. And with that being said, you know, I always leave a little photo gallery at the end of each video to get more details on it. And always, you know, be collecting, be striving to be your best, and most importantly, be pristine.